playing.
Oh, I'm not saying I'm not saying it'll be the closest series. I'm saying it'll be the
Yeah.
most fun. That's what. That's the one that I want to look forward to watching. So
The most
at the end of the day,
fun.
I'm worried about this series though, the one that we currently have starting, because after we watched Magma yesterday, they struggled a lot.
Yes.
And of course we get to see EHOME this tournament, but we know how good they are. So I think if Magma want to have any chance of winning, they need to have studied the Dota book for the last 24 hours.
Dota is a book?
Yeah. The guide, yeah.
All right.
And come up with something different, because yesterday was not the day for them.
Who's the company that used to sell like guides? You remember like every game used to have like the official Prima, I think it was. Like I think that might have been the company, and they used to sell guides for every video game. Like that's what they need here. They need that Dota guide.
Imagine how thick the Dota guide would be.
And how many volumes it would come with. I know my dad, when he, obviously was practicing law, he would have these like McCormick books, and everyone was based on like a piece of law. And every year there would be like a new insert in the back for updates. And every year you'd have to switch them out. Could you imagine mechanics? You have to switch out the back, or like last hitting and all that. You had to. It would be a lot of books. There, one for every hero, one for every mechanic. Mechanics would go away mysteriously and then come back and get an update. It would be a lot. It would be pretty crazy.
And imagine, because they'd have to, instead of changing, you could just set a different version for every patch, and then they'd be making not that much more, actually. No, never mind. We don't get patches anymore.
Those don't exist.
Please. Anyway, so let's talk about the draft.
Yeah, sure.
Mars first from EHOME. Whoa.
Yeah. This is Chalice, who's gonna be on this Mars, and I think like 2 weeks ago I looked at his stats on how much he's played Mars, and it was like significant. Like everything else was like, oh, he's played it like once or twice, and Mars has been played like 32 times in the last like 3 months. It's a kind of ridiculous number. I could actually just look and pull it up right now. And yeah, it's Mars 27 times, and then the next hero doesn't even have double digits. Like he's spamming this hero at the moment, and spamming it to a 55.56 win rate. So it's not even like he's even flying away with this hero at the moment.
I think every offlane player in China, though, is preferring that hero over any other hero. Let's be real. These guys all love playing the Mars. I like the Undying Drow, though, from Magma, in response. We talked about this lane yesterday, but I think Undying as a hero at the moment is kind of just solid overall. Like, it does a lot of different things you need. Like, obviously, it doesn't have catch, which is the only thing. But the fact the Flesh Golem does the damage amp on Roche, I think is such a massive part of that hero. Like, if you get, 20 seconds to kill Roche, it's gone. Like, it disappears. So we're going to have the two strong lanes up against each other. The Mars will begin to the Undying Drow. See who comes out on top this time. I love that. I've seen this lane matchup so many times, and it just plays up different every time. It's the beauty of it.
Yeah. We've seen that with a couple different lanes, because we've seen a lot of heroes, a bunch. There's definitely a few heroes that I think have like been towards the top of like the pick rate, and then there's others who are like involved in the patch but like don't get picked up as much, and then they're like fringe heroes that are kind of here and like, oh yeah, you want them to get picked, but they're fringe heroes, so maybe we'll see them. I think Night Stalker does fit into that category. Fringe hero that like we want to see but doesn't get picked up that often at the moment in the patch.
Yeah, we got to see it yesterday. Don't get too greedy. Whoa, slow down.
1 out of 8 or 7. I don't know how many games we did yesterday. I already forgot.
That's quite a good pick rate for Night Stalker. Honestly, if we get it once every 7 games, man, I'll take that.
It's fringe percentage.
I'm interested to think what Magma go for here. Obviously, they have their safe lane in the bag. They don't really have any flex value in their two heroes so far, which is okay. Okay, there's a little bit of flex. Fair enough.
It's sort of flex. I think this hero was definitely seen much more of a flex earlier. I don't know if you still don't agree with me on this, but I think we're seeing SAPPHIRE kind of leaning a lot more towards being a 4 than a 2 these days.
Yeah, at the moment, but again, I think it still can be played mid. I think everybody has their flavour of the month, though, with each hero kind of thing, like where one team starts playing it in this position all the time, and then they all start doing it. But I think Snapfire was like that first pick last OGA, right? All the time, it was like first picked, and it seems to have just falling down the pecking order ever so slightly. So I mean that's fine though. I've said to you before that the ideal situation, if the game was perfectly balanced, is that every hero is situational. So I don't mind it, falling down a little bit, because I think it's in that kind of area.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
It's a little bit strong, but yeah.
See what EHOME want to do is they've got this Rubik Mars, which is a combination I really do enjoy seeing. It's definitely become a staple of the offlane, where you've got like telekinesis and the spear, Fade Bolt, God's Rebuke. Like, you're doing a lot of damage in this lane, and it could be troublesome.
I'm looking towards them maybe picking Spectre as their core-to-core matchup against the Drow, potentially. So I think they need to decide what they want to play as their 5, if they want to play that kind of hero in the safe lane, because there's obviously not a huge amount left that deals with Drow massively well. Obviously, or that you want a hero that has gap close on your position 1, ideally.
I was actually thinking about Lich, but never mind. Sure. Elder Titan gets picked up here. I didn't even get to sit with that thought for a second before it was proven wrong. But, sometimes the best thoughts are proven wrong immediately. And I'm just saying that to make it sound a little bit better for myself. But Elder Titan gets picked up here with the Rubik. I like this combination in terms of supports. I've liked what we've seen from Elder Titans, actually. Win or lose, I think Elder Titan's been a solid support in most of the games we've seen it in.
Yeah, the stomps have been pretty crazy. I think when you're playing against these heroes that are a little bit immobile as well, like there's no like Queen of Pain or a Storm or anything, like the stomp goes up in value massively. So obviously very good at like controlling the Roche pit as well if necessary, like with the spirit being thrown into the stomp. Like you can't just walk away from it when it's in the pit. So and we've seen this Rubik a lot against Elder Titan specifically as well. I think is very interesting. So that's probably going to be their offlane duo, you would assume. The Snapfire Clockwork. It could be 3 or 4 either way. I think it's more likely to be Snapfire 3 and then Clock 4, but we'll see.
I'm wondering if they're going to put the Clock 3 or the Clock 4. But probably... trying to think who TZY would rather play, and I almost think I see him more so playing on the Snapfire and another Arc Warden.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sure. This is going to be Arc Warden. We'll see if they end up putting it mid or safe lane. It'll be interesting to see where that falls for EHOME.
I think ET Arc Warden sounds like a really strong lane, but the China teams that we've seen so far seem to prefer to put their Arc Warden mid, I'm pretty sure. That's right. So the problem I'll say about Magma's lineup at the moment is how do they ever push buildings when there's an Arc Warden there? Like going high ground looks impossible at the moment. Like into ET, into Arc Warden, into like Mars Arena, like potential with spearbacks and things like that. It's so difficult for them. And their lineup at the moment on Magma.
Anything?
Yeah, their lineup at the moment on Magma wants to be playing from in front and like trying to push advantage. But when you could never go high ground in the first place, it might be quite difficult to play that tempo game.
You say, how do they go high ground? I'm wondering how they, go tier 1 or go tier 2 at some points. Like, it's not looking like the easiest team to push against.
Well, they can force engagements with like hook shot into like then dropping a tombstone, right? Yeah. But they kind of the only hero that really goes in at the moment is Clockwork. And he needs to find the Arc Warden every fight at the moment. Because if he doesn't find the Arc Warden, they're not killing him. It's going to be really difficult. I think they need a lot from their last pick on Magma. I love that Storm ban as well. I think that's really good for me, home.
Wow, very quickly into the Ember.
Okay, so it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to be Arc safe. I think that's better.
Yeah, I mean, it could end up being Ember safe lane, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I think they'll put the Ember mid. It depends
Yeah.
on matchup, obviously, but I think like 99% of the time you want the Ember being mid. What did they go for last? Again, this is exactly what happened with Magma yesterday. Do you remember where they last picked that Mag? And I was like, they need something in their draft, which coming into the last pick is it's like there's no hero that covers everything they need. So they need to pick a hero that. And this is like when you have last pick in the draft, you want to pick something that really takes them by surprise, and they're like, "Whoa, we can't really deal with that kind of thing."
Mm-hmm.
But they're too busy trying to worry about sorting out their own problems from this last pick.
I mean,
Queen of Pain, maybe, but
yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I don't even think that pick
Puck.
Yeah, and like those heroes, just it doesn't feel like they're gonna wow me though.
No.
And I think we talked about like Magma's last pick has to wow you, and they go to the Doom. So
actually, I don't mind that at all. I think that's if it's Doom mid, I would prefer it. Yeah, okay, it is.
But the question again becomes, how well is ZC going to play this Doom? Because we've watched ZC, not only this event, kind of struggle to win his matchups. He did okay game 2 yesterday, but you know, we saw the result from this series. It wasn't exactly anything more different than the first game, despite the fact that he did a little bit better in lane.
Yeah, I haven't. How much Chinese mid Doom have we seen recently? Because we used to see it quite a lot, but it kind of it fell off a little bit. I'd be interested to see how well they do here, because I think their lineup looks okay now. Like they have a hero that can just commit and run in with an early BKB and like force fights. So like they drop Tombstone, they go in with hookshot, Doom just commits with BKB, and EHOME have to react quickly to this Doom. Otherwise, he might just be able to start playing this tempo game with like this early BKB and things. Because if you look at EHOME's heroes, they don't deal with it well.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all going to be about whether they can hit that timing. If they don't play around that Doom BKB when it comes out, they're going to struggle a lot. In fact, I really want to see him go BKB before Blink, even.
Yeah, well, you're playing up against one of XM's comfort heroes here, so I'm interested to see how ZC plays that, because Ember is like one of the top 3 heroes for XM. This is potentially going to be a struggle for Magma. You know, and I want to see Magma succeed.
Yeah.
But it's tough. Like, I like this lineup from EHOME, and they've got a lot of comfort in their lineup. You know, the Rubik for Fade, as well as just having Chalice back on the Mars. Like, this is potentially going to be very difficult for them.
Prepare for battle.
I think Fade, you know, we've talked about all the good Rubik players. He was definitely one of them from last season.
Yeah.
Played incredibly well. Actually, was he even in last season? I don't think he was he?
Last season, I don't think he had a team at the moment. Or he was playing for, like, Sirius or something like that.
Yeah, because I think I kept saying, like, last season that even though he wasn't playing Rubik, and I was like, and they have Fade as well, who's not even on a team at the moment. Like, yeah, so looking forward to that. And Chalice Mars, like you say, is the most played hero by far.
By quite a bit.
On this mid lane.
Yeah, he was playing with Sirius until October.
30 seconds to battle.
And then the last Dota pit was September. Yeah, so he, like, towards the end of that had just gone to EHOME or something like that. Or, like, just got to EHOME afterwards.
So, I want to talk about this, because this is exactly what we saw last time there was a Radiant Doom mid in the game. But they block this camp with an Observer Ward. And it's like... If it's this common that it's happened 2 games in a row, it shocks me that Magma haven't like prepared for this. Like, Undyne's bought a sentry straight away, and I'd love to see if he runs towards that camp to deward it instantly. I don't think he can, because he needs to secure his Drowse lane. Maybe he sends it to his Doom or something. Yeah, he looks like he will. Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see how ZC does here. I think my eyes are really going to be on him, just because you're playing up against XM. I think we need, or if you're rooting for Magma, you need to have ZC start off pretty well.
Yeah, I agree. But like this Doom hero just farms anyway with Devour and things, right? So
Yeah,
if he doesn't have a good start to the game, I'll be shocked.
yeah. And in the last series that they played, we talked about how Magnus needed to control the tempo for them, and then game 2 is kind of like, you know, they had the Mars and the TA and the Troll. It just, I don't know, it didn't really come together for them games 1 or game 2. Like, what needs to be the game plan here for Magma?
They just need to play around the Doom properly in the mid game. Like, they can't really make moves until the Doom's ready to fight. He can, like, go and play off active runes and things. Oh, they actually unblocked the medium camp next to the lane. So the observer ward's still there for the other camp.
Taking a look towards top. We'll see how X Nova does. You're always very excited about this support duo.
Oh, they're my favourites. I cannot tell you how excited I was when I knew that Fade and X-Nova would be playing together on a team.
I think we were together when we got that news. Or not
Yes.
together, but like we were talking to each other when that news got announced.
It's just so exciting.
And yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember it going something like, you were just like, oh my god. It was like the night I got the news about Elephant getting together for the first time.
I was more excited about EHO.
Yeah. Like, I was living in my old house when I got the news about Elephant, or the rumors had started to spiral about Elephant, and I remember just being like, oh my god, oh my god. And that's how you were about this support duo.
This Undying in the bot lane
Yeah.
is struggling for mana a little bit now. Like, he has a Mango coming out and a Stick, and Drow's got a Bazzi coming as well, which is really, really good. That hero has a little bit of mana issues on the Drow, so... But yeah, so hopefully the Undying should be okay.
Couple of just pot shots coming out of Chalice right now.
Top lane. Ooh.
Still though, Fire Snap Cookie and like dealing with that Spark Wraith getting pressured back, but the battery assault and SCCC doing a good chunk of damage. TZY playing aggressive, but over bottom, Kaz looking like he might fall for first blood. They need one more shot and they'll get it. Fade will get first blood on Kaz, just barely.
Oh, he had multi-shot on the Drow, but didn't use it.
Fire Snap Cookie. Battery Assault and Cogs. SCCC getting locked up. Scatterblast is there. They've got the sweep though on both these heroes. They get the kill on SCCC. They'll look over at Mian X Nova.
X-Nova's...
with the extra damage, but not enough damage.
But I think the Snappire's trying to deny, maybe?
Oh. Scatterblast.
X-Nova's in trouble. Yeah, he's
dead.
Attack.
Oh dear. Top lane not going very well.
Yeah. Well, if you're an EHOME fan.
If you're any... Well, yeah. Sorry. I think that should be a given when I say that. Come on. It's like they get a double kill on Magma and it's like, oh, this top lane's not going very well.
And it's off.
I don't know. Sometimes I get yelled at by my carries. Because the support has both last hits on the kills. TZY sweep lands.
This top lane's not going very well.
Alright. I could go. I'm okay with that. See how it is. Ah, gosh. This top lane's not going very well.
Yeah. I mean, Clockwork Snapfire is such a strong lane, though. Like, they have so much burst potential between them.
Ooh.
They caught the Snapfire, maybe? Oh, okay.
When's the sweep, though? Secures the rune.
Yeah. I can't wait to see whether the Doom takes Doom at level 6 or if he takes Scorched Earth as well. I think you take Scorched Earth and you just carry on farming. Like, just don't bother trying to kill the Ember. Just, like, maximize your own game, effectively, like, at this point.
It's a lot of heat coming from the mid lane.
Oh, he
took the 2.
Okay. Well, never mind.
Okay.
And now he's got no mana either. Oh, okay.
Have they done the math correctly?
He's not dying. He's got regen rune. Like now he just runs top and kills somebody instead. Oh, this is rough, actually.
Guys, I've doomed him. He's gonna leave lane. He'll be back at base. He totally doesn't have a regen.
They have a ward down on Radiant side. Like they see this Ember here.
He's right on the ward.
Oh, this stack top lane is huge. Imagine stacking being ET via versus an ET and not caring, just doing your own thing. The Snapfire's TPing away, but almost died.
Yeah, going bottom, trying to help out this Drow, and not only that, but he's dead. And I think they might lose Kaz too. Tombstone, bunch of gold there for Fade. Kaz ends up surviving. They get the kill in the Chalice.
So you see this 3 stack top lane, well 4 stack.
Yes.
The Snapfire tried TPing away in front of it and lost like half her HP, and then she got there to the fight, cookied in, and was like, "Oh, where did all my HP go?" That was unfortunate. Good rotation by the Ember though.
Stacking this camp used to be the play when you played Elder Titan up here. Whether you played it in the 4 or the 5 on, the 4 and the Radiant 5 on the Dire, you'd stack this camp on purpose. We used to see it all the time. You'd stack it, go heavy in the Astral Spirit, and just try to right-click your way through these heroes.
Oh, Doom.
Well, now X-Nova, he might just be dead here, but he's got the distance.
Zoom.
Ooh, 399 movement speed. He'll get away.
Oh, they got the arc though.
Scatter Blast, Doom up here, and that's Triple C. He's going to drop to TZY. Good kill.
But the thing is, they don't need the Doom for this kill. Like, the clock and the Snapfire can do it between them. I'm not sure why ZC's made this rotation.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Like, if he wants to take the stack, that's fair enough with Scorched Earth. Like, I can get behind that then. I think that it becomes so much more value, but... Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Look at all this extra damage the Elder Titan's not going to be able to use at the moment. 136. But yeah, the thing is, like, you'd stack that like 2 or 3 times, and then all of a sudden, like 3 minutes into the game, you're like, I'm Elder Titan, and I hit for 200 damage.
Well, it doesn't.
Hear me
it's
roar.
not quite as good as it used to be. The Spirit buff.
Spirit coming out bottom. God's Rebuke. As Triple C will get credit for the kill on to the Drow, as they'll put some pressure on the tier 1 tower bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's
Spark Wraith's down, ready for anybody to TP in.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures
Will anybody
are
take the
fortified.
chance?
I think you let it go.
At this point, yes.
I think you just
Radiant's
about let it
bottom
go.
tower is under attack.
Do you want to walk into those Spark Wraiths? Probably not.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Would somebody die instantly from that, you think?
Probably not instantly, but very close. Something I want to point out,
TZY.
Fade's almost level 6 here. Okay.
Spear, hold on. Sleep hook
Good
shot,
work.
okay. Chalice under this tower, God's Rebuke, one more shot, and there's the kill. TZY though now on the run, and X-Nova will get the kill to get the trade. But Fire Snap Cookie stuns up on the Elder Titan, Soul Rip used, right clicks in, Drow's got another one. So back and forth these trades go.
Yeah, but if they're not taking the tower on the Radiant side, that's a bit of a problem. Like, they need to get through this quickly. But unfortunately, their heroes don't really allow for that. I mean, Drow can obviously click
Radiant's
towers, but it's not,
bottom tower is under
you know,
attack.
quick.
Dire's top
Because at the
tower
moment,
is
if you
under
look at
attack.
what the other heroes are doing on the map, like, EHOME are getting more out of the map at the moment. Because they took this bot tier 1 before, and they did it instantly. And then in this whole time since, they've been farming. So, MAGMA are finally going to get the trade on the tier 1s. But they've had to commit so much up to this top lane. Like, there's just 4 heroes sitting here.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
There's the smoke. So let's see if they can make a play here.
In the lives of teen folk.
Not really anybody sticking out too far from EHOME.
Oh, look
Maybe
at Fade.
just the
Look how
Mars.
farmed Fade is.
He's ahead of the Mars in terms of farm, just by a couple of gold, but ahead of TZY.
He was just sitting mid, and he's stolen Devour as well, so he's just farming. Hell yeah.
With flair.
the gold life. Tombstone, and they're trying to clean up this jungle.
Yeah, that's really good though. You want to, take away as much farm from them as possible, especially this Arc Wardens.
Oh, hook shot coming out. Mortimer's Kisses and the Doom. That's a lot.
Doom.
So Fade, if he's able to throw this on anybody, they might just die. Although XM in some trouble. Remnin trying to find some distance, but the Soul Rip's there. Earth Splitter comes in. They've got the sleep. And they get this kill. Looking over at the Drow. Spark Wraith finishes him off. X-Nova ends up dead. They've used the Doom onto the Clockwork. Fade getting run at with the battery assault. And Magma just continuing to run down these heroes on EHOME. Another kill there for... Or, well, with the help of Kaz, who's been just ripping through these heroes with Soul Rip.
I don't really understand why they've stayed around in this area after Chalice gets hook shot and, Mortimer's kissed up. Because...
Oh, Chalice.
That happens all the time, I think, when you play Mars. So sometimes it's, close to whether the arena's going to hit them or not. It happens, it's a thing. Yeah, I can't believe they stuck around to see what happened the rest of that fight. XM just commits into the middle of 4 heroes or 3 heroes, whatever it was, after the Mars has already died, and he doesn't have his first item finished yet. And innately, this Doom is the strongest hero on the map at the moment by far. He's going for this BKB after the drums, which is really good because again, like we said, EHOME can't really deal with this BKB. So it's up to Magma here to keep up the tempo around the Doom. And I just keep running at towers however they can. Because, like we said, as the game gets later and later, playing into the Arc Warden isn't going to be fun.
No, definitely not. I think the most disappointing thing for EHOME was Fade losing that Devour. He was really enjoying getting that extra gold, that's for sure. It's remember when my net worth was top 5?
The Soul Rip still was really good though as well.
Yeah, level
one of the
4
better
too.
ones.
Hook shot comes out. That's going to be out into Chalice once again. Mortimer's Kisses coming down. And Kisses gets stopped very quickly. Earth Splitter, Soul Rip. Now the Decay being used. They've got the Sleight of Fist here. Chains Tombstone on the high ground. Can they get the kill to TZY? The Spark Wraith is in. They should be able to clean out the Tombstone, but they're focusing their attention on the ZC where they land the arena. They've got the Fire Snap quickly. He wasn't looking in the right direction, though. ZC throws the Doom out, and that's going to be out onto the Ember. ZC just surviving. The Spark Wraith, though, I believe is chasing him. Not sure it's going to kill him off. X-Nova on the run. He ends up falling to Kaz. Finally, ZC. Fade dies to the Drow. Spark Wraith chasing Kaz, and he'll fall to SCCC, and that's a 4-time spree for him, too.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that SCCC doesn't die is huge. That fight started to look really good for them when they found the Doom, but you can see how insanely tanky he is when he has Devour regen going, and he's at almost 1800 HP. This is before he gets BKB and they're struggling to kill him. As soon as he gets that Doom off onto the Ember, the fight completely changes, because all of a sudden XM's damage just disappears from the fight. And Chalice, after he's used Arena and everything already, his damage output isn't really there. Top lane.
Fire Snap Cookie. Scatterblast XM will just use a Remnant to leave, and Stolen Scatterblast for Fade. A lot of things here for Fade to steal that he'll certainly enjoy using.
I mean, you're always going to look for the Doom. I think it's the big one. But anything like Tombstone's good, Kisses is good, Scatterblast,
Soul Rip even feels good, yeah.
Scorched Earth is even okay, Gust is even okay.
Yeah. Gust, oh my god. I don't think Gust is okay. I think Gust is top tier when it comes to what you're able to steal. Because, silencing someone for 9 seconds or whatever it is?
I think it is 9 seconds.
That's
if you steal the max level Gust.
Hook shot. That's through on X-Nova. They'll use the Mortimer's Kisses. They'll get the kill there onto this Elder Titan.
This Clockwork and SAPPHIRE have played really well together. They're landing their combos together all the time. It feels like they're always playing within touching distance of each other, which is good for them. They're finding kills, but if you look at the net worth chart, they are suffering a little bit because of it.
Oh dear. That Fire Snap Cookie put TZY in a really bad spot. He'll end up dead. Chalice is in no man's land. I don't know where he's at, but he gets caught and is very quickly dispatched by that drow.
I've seen Chalice have better games. That's how I feel about this game at the moment for him. He's struggling a little bit. But this is okay. So this is the big timing. BKB's coming out for the Doom. They need to start thinking about when they can take Roche, like where they want to be playing at exactly this time now, because this is the most important point of the game for them.
Yeah.
Like SCCC, for example, is going bots next. They know their plan is to just carry on split pushing. They want to avoid fights as much as possible and not run at this Doom right now.
Is under attack.
God, look at how much farm the Rubik has still.
He's big.
Yeah, Scatterblast has certainly been helping that out.
He's been on the wave clear duty though a lot of the time, and Chalice has been tanking Dooms like every single fight. So, or like hookshot kisses combos.
Doom used on the Ember. Rocket Flare comes out, and they're gonna get this kill onto XM.
Good kill.
Not easy to deal with when you're Ember getting doomed up like that. Could it technically be considered just space being made for SCCC as like the game plan of EHOME mainly on this Arc Warden?
No, I mean that's an okay kill for the Doom. The only problem I will say is it's fine getting these pickoffs at the moment, but the way they need to think about it is like we need to find these kills, but we also need to be able to transition this into objectives. Like if we're using our Doom to just get a kill on the Ember, it's down for 100 seconds now, and that's 100 seconds. The Arc Warden is not massively worried.
Mm-hmm. Van Brace picked up for the Arc Warden. He's gonna hold on to that, and I believe he's got the Tempest double. Ooh. Tempest double on holding that shovel.
Yeah, he swapped it out for a growth bow.
Yeah.
Mid lane.
Looking over mid. Hook shot out. XM in some trouble. Arena down. ZC pops the BKB. Fire Snap Cookie trying to get some distance now. XM, he's forced to Remdane away. ZC's still coming forward. They'll look over at Chalice. Mortimer's Kiss is used. And Doom, he's used the whole duration on that BKB, and he might die afterwards, but just get some distance. The Gust hits onto this Elder Titan as well as the Arc Warden. XM really moving forward, and he's kind of in a bad spot at this point. Multi-shot, and XM, one shot from dead. He'll end up falling. They drop down the sentry. They get the kill. Tempest double looking like it's going to die too.
Yeah, he really wanted to kill the Doom there, which I kind of get. But at the same time, it's like, he's used his BKB. Like, just let him go. Like, if you don't get him, you don't get him, it's fine. But he didn't get anything from his BKB duration. But now you've given something to him, right? Like, it was a little bit unnecessary. But to be fair, he was very really close to killing him.
This is not the cleanest we've seen EHOME ever play. That's for sure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, XM's had XM and Chalice between them, the two tempo controllers, have had a rough game so far.
Up towards top. Rocket Flare, Blink, Infernal Blade.
The Doom's coming though.
Yeah, XM. Infernal Blade, running for some distance and can't land that sleep.
Oh, it's first time Orchid on the Clockwork. It's pretty cool.
I like it.
It's really good at finding the support or anybody in the backlines. If he catches anybody with Orchid, they have no purges at the moment. Like, there's no BKBs or anything either. So. They're in the Roche pit with the Tombstone.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to be able to stop this, and really the answer is no. They're not even near this.
They can't stop this. They don't have the capability to unless they just delay it with the Elder Titan. But even then, like, they can't stop them taking it. Here's a Snapfire Axe.
Gobble up, spit out. X Nova, gusted up, but he won't die.
Well, Okay. I'm not sure what how the Drow thought that was going to stop the TP, but fair enough.
Hook shot out on a Chalice. Now the Orchid's there. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down on top of this Mars, and another kill there. Chalice is dead for the 6th time.
They're just not finding any openings, like, at all.
Yeah. The question still remains, though, how are you going to high ground against this Arc Warden? He does have a significant amount of arm.
Do you want an answer for that? Kill the Arc Warden.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that.
I know what you're saying though. Like, it's that's the final boss, isn't it? Being able to go high ground.
Yeah, I mean the mini boss is, I don't know, everything else. It's like an unfair Dark Souls boss. Everything else is the mini boss, and then like there's the main boss afterwards, right afterwards, because you have to have the Arc Warden dead to do so. Oh boy. Splitter.
Yeah, Splitter though.
It does a decent chunk of damage, not a lot. Chalice still getting hit with those right clicks. Now they've got the arena down. They've stolen the Doom. They'll throw that back out. It's onto the Doom. Drow gets all the way around, gets the kill on a Chalice. They'll take out Kaz, and now the hookshot onto the back lines finds the Elder Titan as well as SCCC, who is gonna drop here. They get the kill. They'll lose TZY. They've taken out the Aegis. This is an okay hold from EHOME for now. It would have been better, I would think, for them if they were able to get the Arc Warden. Now the Gust, they've got the Silence onto the Ember. Can they get the kill? Telekinesis, will he survive? He might! Strike comes in, down goes the Drow, as does Miam. Finally, XM and Fade fall to ZC. And just X Nova to fight. And he'll try to run, but there's the Infernal Blade to stop the TP. Can't get the sweep off. Triple kill for ZC. He cleans up. And that is really well done by the Doom. And it's ZC who's 7-0-5, and this is a guy we've talked about quite a bit already this event, who has been struggling. To see him kind of go off here has been pretty impressive.
Well, I'm going to criticize him here, even though he's playing it like he hasn't died yet. He's playing okay, but I feel like that was like the 3rd time he's given away Doom this game. Like, you have to be so careful, because that's one of the ways that they're going to be able to turn the fight. Like, he dooms up the Doom last fight when the BKB runs out, and then he has to just not commit anymore, because there's nothing that they can do, like, on the Doom, just, like, protect him during that ult. But
fair enough.
You also have to remember that they should be ahead at this point in the game on MAGMA. They're playing much better than I thought they would, so, you know, fair play to them, but the game's going to get harder and harder as the game goes late because of this Arc Warden. So they need to carry on pressuring there, and that was their Aegis usage. That they basically, they just about won the fight. Like, the Drow died twice. And in a
hook shot. X Nova in trouble. There's the Orchid once again. Gobble up, spit out. Got the arena down. The Tombstone committed. Scatterblast thrown into Kaz. They're going to try and take out this Tombstone, but Kaz still moving forward, as does ZC. They should be able to get the kill here on the Fade. There's the Scatterblast to finish him off. Miam gets the double kill.
Oh, they caught Ember as well.
Remnants, Inferno Blade, ZC staying with him. Whoa, and they've got the Gust. He can't get away. It's the Inferno Blade with the War Stomp, just the extra lockdown to get the kill on XM.
Yeah, they found the perfect hero as well. If you can catch the ET at the start of the fight, there's no, like, delay coming out with the Stomp and, like, this team fight control. And then Faye just jumps in and just gives himself up to the gods. Yeah, that's it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
It's a 7k net worth lead right now for MAGMA.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They're just taking turns getting picked off, though, on EHOME at the moment.
Or Splitter.
Did that not hit the Drow?
That was weird. Hook shot.
Oh, they found the Arc Warden.
And yeah, they've got the Doom. They'll hit the Inferno Blade. They'll go after SCCC. They're going to chase him into the base with the BKB being popped. They've got the arena down, but is it going to be enough? They get the kill into the Drow, or will they? He's under the tier 2 tower. The false Force Staff away. He survives. Look at where Drow ends up. Spear thrown forward. They've hit that onto the Clockwork. Soul Rip used, trying to survive. A lot of heroes on the side of MAGMA get low. They'll end up falling for staff telekinesis, locks up this Doom. They've lifted him up into the air. They've got the sentry down, but there's the War Stop as well as the Inferno Blade doing a lot of damage onto the Ember. There's the Sleight of Fist. XM gets the kill, takes out ZC. Drow ends up surviving. Wow.
This Drow really needs a BKB though. Like, I don't know, if the thing is there, the Arc Warden gets jumped by the Doom and is completely taken out the fight. Like, Doom takes out the Arc Warden, so then Doom's able to come and join the fight afterwards. They need to stop this arena from doing like huge amounts of damage, right? And the way you do that on the Drow, like if you look at all the heroes on Dire's side, it's just magic damage at the moment until Arc Warden comes online. Like the fact she doesn't have a BKB means that they can't win these early game engagements that they need to be winning. That's how I look at it, at least, anyway.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'll take
Like that fight's a lot harder than it needs to be because they can't protect the Drow after the Doom's gone in to find the Arc Warden. It's a really good arena from Chalice, who, you know, has been struggling most of the game, but that's a massive fight to win.
Radiant's bottom tower
Especially
is
because
under
Ember
attack.
lived as well. He's been struggling to do that.
And we're going Lincoln's BKB Ags. It's going to be a long time until he gets all that, but that's what he's looking for.
And they're going to smoke up here as well. They can
Radiant's
try and take a
bottom
fight before
tower
Doom's
is
up again.
under
That would be like the ideal scenario.
Sort of Searing Chains, Manta. And they've got the telekinesis, but there's the Orchid as well as the hookshot that's coming through onto this Mars. ZC misses the War Stomp, but hits the Inferno Blade onto the Rubik. They've got themselves the spear that locks up TZY to the arena. BKB's been popped by ZC. He's going to run into the arena, try to get something out of this, but is it going to be enough? Fate eventually does fall.
XM?
Fire Snap Cookie. They lock down XM. Might be able to get the kill, and will. Oh, Shredder shreds him to pieces. XM falls. ZC looks for more. X Nova slowed down, and he's gonna try and turn into this. He's got the Dome, excuse me, to stay alive. So they get the kill there on the Kaz. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down into Chalice. It's not gonna be enough damage to get the kill, however.
Oh, quickening charm for the Arc Warden. Does he not want it? No. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, that fight was really awkward though from EHOME. Like, you see, they dropped this ward on the high ground, and they kind of got baited into a fight they shouldn't really be wanting to take, like too close to the tier 1. If the fight happens around their vision, it goes much better, I think. But ends up not being too bad for them. But XM dies, which was very sad. I think if the Gobble Up split out had hit the Arc Warden on that Undying towards the end of the fight, it would have been different. But didn't quite catch, unfortunately.
EHOME's starting to pull back in terms of net worth deficit. Arc Warden at top of the net worth now.
Yeah,
He's
he has
got the
taken
MKB.
quickening charm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, MKB, he actually does damage now, like with his right clicks, which is big. Like, he's suddenly the most farmed hero in the game, right? Well, he does have to be worried still about this Doom. Like, SCCC, like, if the Doom commits to BKB and just runs at the Arc Warden, he can't do a huge amount. Like, he has to make sure he gets the Tempest double out before the Doom comes through, and then maybe, because he can force staff himself away with the Tempest.
Radiant's middle tower
BKB's
is
already
under
at
attack.
6 seconds for
Radiant
ZC.
structures are fortified.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
No one can stay by this Roche, but it's going to be a long respawn time. ZC's Tempest double, that'll be taken out, and they're going to posture inside the jungle. So let's see what EHOME want to do, how they're going to try and maintain control of the pit. The hookshot misses. Now they've got the telekinesis out onto SAPPHIRE, who pops the BKB. This is such a farm for position, SAPPHIRE. I was not totally expecting the BKB there, and I'm not sure EHOME were either. Gobble up, speed out, BKB from ZC. They've got the Inferno Blade. They get the kill on X Nova.
Good kill.
Drop down the Tombstone, and we still have ourselves a minute until Roche is up. So enough time for X Nova to come back to life.
The thing is, as well, you have to remember that if the Roche was up here, they'd be able to take it really easily. This is fortunate for EHOME, but I think it's like a maximum spawn Roche time. I think it's almost dead on 3 minutes. it's so much harder for them to control the Roach area without the without the Elder Titan. Sorry.
This Roche is going to really dictate who's got the control of the game for the next, what, 5-10 minutes or so, right?
But this is my problem. Now Drow has BKB, but they're only like 5k net worth up at this point. Like the fights that they're taking now to try and win. Oh, lift.
Telekinesis on the Drow. They've got the hook shot to go to the back lines as well as the Doom. And that's on SCCC, but they've got themselves the Spear. That's going to lock up the Doom onto the arena. They get the kill on a Fade, though. They'll end up losing SCCC. That's going to be 2 heroes down on the side of EHOME. Do they have the damage without those 2 heroes to get anything done? Remnant back. Sweep is out. No Earth Splitter to follow that up for 7 seconds. Spear comes in as well as the God's Rebuke. They've got the damage to get the kill on Accent. They'll look over at X-Nova. He's silenced up on the run. Essence Ring, Soul Rape, trying to survive. Looks for the sweep, but can't get it off. ZC gets a triple kill, and the only one who ends up surviving is Chalice.
Yeah, they didn't check that the Drow had BKB yet, so they didn't click her. And unfortunately, if you try to commit so fully onto a hero that has a BKB and then you can't finish them off, like, you're wasting so much of your damage, right? Like, it was very, very sad story for EHOME, and now this gives them a free Roche. They're not going to be able to go high ground because the Arc Warden will be back up again in time, but it's a massive win for them. Like, this Ember is just... The net worth progression on the Ember this game is so low. It's a massive problem. Because effectively what's happening now is the Arc Warden's the only hero that does significant damage into the BKBs.
$11K lead for Magma. Still doesn't feel completely out of the hands of EHOME, but it is not looking easy.
Oh no, like, they have Arc Warden. Like, again, they still have to go high ground on Magma's side. It's not going to be easy, but they put themselves in a position where it's really difficult for EHOME to play the game now. Like, fights are going to be much harder for them with the Drow BKB. But I feel like this is what they could have been doing before, though, with the Drow BKB. You know, like, if they just had that BKB timing with, like, with a Pike or something, or like a Pike Yasha. But this Manta on the Drow just delays their timing. So the BKB does eventually win them the fight, but... We'll see what they can do with it.
X-Nova quick on the trigger there with the Force Staff, with the Gobble Up, the Spit Out lands, and then the hook shot. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down. They get the kill on X-Nova.
Big 3-pointer. That was...
Ooh, little American sports reference there.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom
I can
tower
sport.
is under attack.
Doom's almost level 25 as well with the Infernal Blade talent. And I don't know if you've noticed, this axe that he has in fights has been annoying the Ember so much because of, like, the stun duration and things. And now he has the Silver Edge as well, so, like, he has the Echo Saber component. He actually hits really hard.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Looks like they're gonna take the tower up in the top lane and trade
Radiant's top tower
in short lane towers.
EHOME is just doing a good job splitting the map up at the moment, though. Like, they don't want to take big 5-on-5s.
Bottom, Drow Invis gets the Gust out onto the Rubik, but not enough damage.
Fade must be sweating, though, seeing a third of his HP disappear to a marksmanship proc. That was crazy.
Gobble Up, Spit Out coming through, lands on X-Nova once again, and they drop the Tombstone. They've got the arena down on the Kaz, but Fire Snap Cookie comes up a little bit short. They're going to get the kill there on X-Nova. They've got the Telekinesis out onto the Clockwork. The multi-shot coming through. Is it going to be enough damage? They've got the Dome down as well. Buyback from X-Nova, Earth Splitter used. Not really doing a whole much.
Yeah, the Doom's trying to find the Arc
taking a lot of damage, though. They've got the Spear. The Fire Snap Cookie brings him back. TZY ends up dead. He's going to be gone for 70 seconds. He does have buyback. XM and Chalice trying to move forward, looking for the sleep, and that lands. So Drow in some trouble. Although Drow isn't exactly the only person that you need to be worried about. It's this Doom. Got the Aegis out of his hands. They'll look over at Chalice. They've got the Infernal Blade. They get the killer, but they end up losing Kaz. The Undying ends up dead. BKB's been popped by the Drow, trying to man fight this. Mortimer's Kiss is coming down into SCCC, and his Tempest double. And and trying to aim it right on X Nova, but they'll lose Mian Mian in this situation.
Wow. Great fight by EHOME. They're looking for more here, still here as well. If they can find anybody else, this is kind of just like bonus. If you look at where the fight happened, though, there's one team that has complete vision control of the fight, and that's EHOME. Like, they have a ward on their high ground just to the right-hand side, and they have a ward in the middle of the fight as well. They see absolutely everything. And if you notice, the Doom at the start of the fight was trying to play around to like find the Arc Warden in the back line, and he was playing around the wards, so the Arc Warden went and hugged the tree line all the way on the right-hand side, so Doom couldn't see anything. So they didn't know where the real Arc Warden was. And if you don't find the real Arc Warden in the fight, that's a problem. Like, the Arc Warden just so much damage if you're not able to get on top of him. So really well played by EHOME. That's the best fight they've taken all game. Really well set up. Because they kill the Tombstone straight away as well. And the Elder Titan just buys back straight away after he dies.
Yeah, obviously now I'm not going to have that for the next fight, but...
He took the Cleave talent on the Doom.
Ooh.
Oh
150% cleave.
What?
Okay.
But why?
Cause...
Guys, we're going to get megaed soon. I need to take the Cleave talent.
Okay. Cleans up creeps pretty quickly. Infernal Blade finds the Rubik Sleight of Fist. Now goes into the Silver Edge. Now they pop the dust. Get the kill on a Fade. They'll end up using the Doom on a Chalice. But can they follow this up with anything? Strange change, Fire Snap Cookie, and there's the hook shot. TZY lays down the cogs, gobble up, spit out, throws him back onto the high ground right now. X Nova, and he's actually on the cliff. He's in some trouble with the right clicks coming out from SCC. They get the kill on his EC. They end up losing Chalice. Oh, little Shredder takes out XM. And Tempest Double's gonna die here.
Yo, Doom, dude, I'm just going to gobble you up, and if I throw you on the high ground, you can just TP out afterwards. He's like, no, I don't have BKB. Don't... See you later. He yeets him up anyway. That was unfortunate, but like if you throw the Doom in anywhere there except on the high ground, he probably gets out. Never mind. Minotaur Horn for the Dire side. Very good item.
What does TZY have? Going Axe.
Oh, Fade's taking the Minotaur Horn.
Yeah, man. He needs it. Unless now he wants his Timeless Relic.
I think you give it to Ember.
Yeah. Well, Fade sometimes has the pull for that.
He is playing Rubik, so like, if they do get a Spell Prism or something, then he'll probably be the one taking the Relic, and the Ember will take the Spell Prism. But
Spell Prism for Doom.
But the Minotaur Horn's so important to use up against this Doom because it forces him to like use Doom on you, or you're just going to pop the Minotaur Horn and run away. Because he has Blink Force and things on the Rubik, so he's very mobile.
Have they got... How many other tier 4s do they have?
They got two at the moment. Yeah, and there's a DD that spawns top here. Drow going MKB is a big deal because he's been struggling to deal with the plasma field from the Arc Warden, magnetic field, whatever it is.
God, MKB for Snapfire. This is man so farmed for a 4-position Snapfire. He is massively farmed. Leveler for the Arc Warden though.
That's a great item.
Whoa, some good neutrals from both teams.
I wonder whether the Arc Warden... the Arc Warden has BKB queued up, which is really good, but I feel like they need the damage from like a Daedalus or something.
DC. Infernal Blade, BKB, only gonna last for so long. He uses the Doom, and I believe... might have given it up, but Scorched Earth is what gets picked up for Fade. It looked very close. BKB's been popped by XM. They're going to drop down the Tombstone. ZC goes in. Doom still on the Chalice. Will he get denied? No, ZC's going to get the kill, and Chalice is going to buy back immediately with the BKB about to run out on Axem. The Gobble Up as well as the Spit Out that's going to land on the Rubik as well as the Elder Titan. Now that will go over to get the kill on Axe Nova, but he's able to force Snap and find himself some distance. Soul Rip used. Cat's trying to do so much damage here with this Undying and in pretty deep. Fate ends up dead, so does X Nova. They've got the arena down. They get the kill on SCCC. Drow's the one who does the deed. And they've lost 3 heroes here on the side of EHOME. Hookshot all the way to the backlines, finds the Ember Spirit, and they get the kill on a Chalice and XM. Full team wipe. The only one who's got buyback is the Arc Warden. That fight goes awfully for EHOME, but Magma pull ahead, now up 21,000 net worth. They are playing out of their gourd right now.
They're just not doing any damage, though. Like, XM has gone for this really defensive item build with, like, Yules and Lincolns and BKB and everything. But they're not killing anybody, because the only hero that clicks is Arc Warden. And, like, the Arc Warden clone was attacking, like, the Drow the whole fight, and it just wasn't doing anything. I was like, oh my god, the clone, as if, like, I was expecting it to kill something. And then I looked, and I was like, oh, this is a bit underwhelming. They can just end the game here, I think, as well, if they realise that nobody's buying back. Oh, the tier 2s are still up, so they want to play it safe. I feel like this is your big opportunity when you're against an Arc Warden to really go for the win. Or at least, like, get a tier 4 or something.
Go back for Roche. Aegis, Cheese, Ag's Blessing. Who's gonna get the Ag's Blessing? Drow?
I think...
Clockwork? No, he's already got the Ags.
Oh,
they give it to the Undying!
Oh, where's my Axe? Where's my Axe? Here we go. 10 strength.
10 strength per decay.
It's actually really good as well. That's the best thing about Undying Axe. It's like become this meme, but it's actually really good. It's just you never farm like 4.2k gold in Undying that you can spare for an Axe. He's so farmed. Look at his net worth now because of the Axe Blessing.
33k lead. And a double damage. Couldn't be more timely than that.
In that last fight as well, Chalice got doomed after he used his BKB the first time. Like, and then he came back to the fight to try and use like his spells again, and just got silenced up straight away by like, I think it was the Orchid and then the Gus, and just got like just run down, and he couldn't do anything.
What's Rubik going for? Glimmer Cape, okay.
I will say it's nice to see ZC on this Doom though, actually playing like, I don't know what the word is, but like it feels like he's so much more in his comfort zone on this hero. He feels like he knows his role within the game almost.
Yeah. I'm going to something that I want to talk about for Mian here. I love this Snapfire build. This is what I want to see when a core Snapfire is played. Not Boots of Travel, Ags, Yules. I want to see Crystallis, MKB, Daedalus, level 25. This is what I want. Kaz moving in. BKB's been popped by ZC. They've got the Gobble Up as well as the Spit Out. That's going to hit the Tempest as well as Chalice on the Mars. Now they've got the arena down. That's going to be around the Drow as well as this Undying. Undying, he's got 20, 30 strength from this decay. He's staying alive pretty well. They're going to Remnant away. They get the kill on the Chalice. They'll take out the Mars. They've got the Sleep that hits on the Doom, but isn't going to be enough damage. Soul Rip, Telekinesis, right clicks coming through. Stolen hook shot out, and still don't have the damage to kill this Doom just yet. We'll go over to kill off the Snapfire. At least they'll get Mian. Doom is alive and well, and as is this Drow.
Not a bad fight by EHOME though. They cast X7 really well played by him. He casts the Lincolns on the Mars before he gets doomed, so it gets cancelled out like straight away. And then they're playing a fight that's like on the EHOME high ground the whole time, kind of like in this awkward area. And so even though they're 35k net worth behind, they're still able to take this fight because the Doom effectively gets wasted, thanks to the great play by XM. Oh, Doom has cleave talent. Elder Titan has cleave talent. Hell yeah.
What everybody a time to be alive for Elder Titan.
Click.
What do you take level 25 for Elder Titan? The Earth Splitter cooldown? Oh, ZC. BKB trying to TP out. Do they have the damage? Oh, they do!
Yeah. The Dark Warden hurts. Like, now that... Oh, does he have the Daedalus? No, he doesn't. He went for the BKB. Oh, it's the Spark Growth damage talent as well. Okay. I don't know. In these big 5-on-5s, I still don't think they're going to do enough damage, though. Like, obviously, when it's one hero, it's going to be fine. But, like, yeah. Like, you have to kill the Drow, the Doom, and this Snapfire at the moment. Like, Snapfire has 3,000 HP. I don't know. What's XM going? He's going Axe. Okay. Rune Forge.
What?
Rune Forge.
But why?
Because he's 6-slowed.
So Moonshard.
No. If you get a DD rune, better than a Moonshard.
If.
Where's that Rune Forge? Invis! Sorry, no.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Wow.
What an ability.
Now they can't find him.
Oh my god.
I love this axe. It is very good though. Like in these late game scenarios, we've seen what double damages can do, right? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, that's it. The idea is, can you actually get one before a fight?
Yeah, you
They
gotta
have
roll
double
the
the
dice.
chance though, like with the Rune Forge. I know why he's done it. It's because now when he casts Rune Forge, they can find bounty runes to find like this gold deficit. Like to lower it down. That's smart. Oh, this Drow is...
Myself right.
Oh.
Does he have the Tempest Double?
Dude, the gold deficit's down to 27k already, I'm telling you.
Rune Forge?
Chalice is like,
Arcane
dude,
rune.
I need net worth. Please.
I'm just watching Rune Forge right now. Up in 12 seconds. Tempest Double up in 24 seconds. Where are my dice? I always have dice by me. I mean, that's basically what he's doing. He's rolling the dice. Invis Rune. Rolling the dice again. Where's the Tempest Double? Rune Forge up in 2. Oh, doesn't get it off in time. And it looks like they're going to fight. BK's being popped by XM. Fire Snap Cookie, but he's off the walls of this arena. Trying to go to the Lotus Shredder, but that's going to be blocked by the arena as well. They got the hook shot because that's the Ags onto the Clockwork. Goes to the back.
Oh, the double
They found the
tombstone.
kill onto this Arc Warden. Wow, they just blew him up. They'll find Fade. Buyback's being used by the Elder Titan, but you know that the buyback's been used by the Arc Warden earlier. They'll find the Tempest Double. They get the kill. Without SCCC, things get very difficult for EHOME.
They tried to throw everything on the Undying to kill him off quickly, but he has Greaves, Blade Mail, Glimmer Cape, and he's sitting on like 4,000 HP when he pops Flesh Golem. Drops the Tombstone just before he dies and has the talent, so two Tombstones spawn at once.
Gust.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Storm Retreat, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. That's going to come through under the Drow as well as the Clockwork. Blink forward, ZC hit with the Telekinesis, locked up for just a second. Hook shot misses from TZY. And they'll steal hook shot. They've got the arena down as well as the spear that's going to lock them up to the arena. And they keep him under the towers. The Fire Snap Cookie gets used. The Remnant forward trying to get the kill here onto TZY, but the Doom gets out onto the Elder Titan who just bought back. The Infernal Blade is used. They get the kill on XM. They'll take out this Ember. He buys back.
They have hook shots still, remember, here. So, yeah, you gotta respect them. I mean, he's still dead for 50 seconds on the Arc Warden. I don't know what point they're expecting to win the game on Magma. Like, surely your chance to like hit buildings doesn't get much better than this. I get that they're worried about not having BKBs and things on the Doom, but...
Arc Warden's going to have buyback available once he's back up, too.
Good, good. Time to dig up bounty runes in 20 seconds, dude. I love that Chalice took this Witless Shaco, by the way. He knows his role this game. He is the damage soaker.
I'll take that.
I don't need mana anyway, I'm not getting my spells off. Let's tank up as much as possible.
Oh, Inferno Blade. Just getting away. What does Fade have the gold for? Nothing really right now. I would like to see Fade get like Ags.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I don't know how he's supposed to find gold though, this game. I'm trying to think of another might that might be better, but
Dire's
maybe like
top
Hex
tower
or something.
has fallen.
Roche is up here. It has another axe on it. Who's taking it this time? Must be Drow. Who has 8,000 gold, by the way. Good stuff.
Ags finally finished for the Ember. And who's taking the Ags this time?
It's got to be the Drow, surely. Yeah.
Right, yeah. I guess everybody's got Ags at that point.
Immortality.
You give the refresher shard to the Doom though as well, surely.
Well, he's got Refresher Orb.
Oh yeah, I think you pass it to him anyway, so he can just have a free refresh in the middle of a you can like switch in a fight. But who's taking it? Oh, the Clockwork. 3
Has he gotten
hook
one
shots?
double damage yet, by the way? Have
Does
we seen-
refresher shard refresh overclocking? Oh my god, we can have 4 hook shots. This clone is struggling.
Mars with his BKB down to 5. Is everybody's BKB 5 at this point? 7 for the Ember.
He never gets it off. So.
8 for the Arc
To be fair,
Warrior.
he did build his BKB after like Yule's Maelstrom Lincolns. So.
Oh, look at this Daedalus on the Snapfire getting the Refresher Shard passed over. Going Satanic next.
Magma have decided
what
they
a
want to
time
break
to be
the
alive.
150k lead that was set before.
By the way,
So.
Undying's level 25, he has the reincarnation.
Good, good.
How do they even deal with this?
I mean, the Doom is the one I don't know how they're going to deal with.
The experience difference is massive as well. Like, everybody's over level 25 on Magma.
Yeah, but there are loads of ghosts in the Dire base, so that's pretty spooky.
They're Wraiths.
Sorry. Regen.
It's a difference. Yeah, he keeps getting regen, but I don't think I've seen him get 1 double damage.
No, I don't think I have either. He's saving it for the fight, that's why.
Rolling the dice.
Regeneration.
Well, could he just keep the double damages on the ground, right?
He could do. I don't know if they have a spawn timer thing though, but
Incoming.
they're looking for the Ember top here. And X-Nova's like in the area as well.
Okay, he'll TP out.
Of all the games I thought we were going to get from this is not the one I expected at all.
First game of the night. 54 minutes. We could be
Of the
hitting
day,
tier
Beacon,
5
of the
items.
day. First
I
game of the
wasn't.
day.
Yeah, first game of the the day. That's what you're. Yeah, okay, yeah. You're right. You know, it's only 2 a.m. for me, not when the game is scheduled. 2 in the afternoon for the people playing. Drow got a double damage before this Arc Warden did with the Rune Forge.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of just looking to see if... Oh, he doesn't have the Refresher Shard. Oh, they gave it to Snapfire. Double Little Shredder.
With Daedalus,
Hell
and soon to
yeah.
be Satanic. Double Gobble Up and Spit Out.
What happens
everybody
if
in.
you gobble up, spit someone out, and then refresh and gobble them up again while they're midair?
Juggling,
That's what Snapfire thinks of that.
I guess.
Just head bonk.
Okay, so Rubik's 25 would be either the Spell Amp or the Telekinesis. I like the Telekinesis every 10 seconds, but it's not like Fade's been exactly surviving long.
Yeah, I think the Telekinesis makes more sense this game. You're not like stealing anything that is insanely good with the other talent.
Oh, Bounty Rune.
Easy.
Look at that gold influx. Still 53,000 net worth ahead.
I just want the tier 5 items now, I'll be honest. That's what I'm looking for.
A lot of these games always end at like the 58-minute mark.
Yeah, it's like 59.5 minutes, or like it'll end on like exactly the 60-minute mark.
Yeah.
It was very sad. I mean, how are Magma supposed to beat the 150k mark if this Arc Warden is like rudely digging up bounty runes all the time?
Well, he's got a bunch of regens, and he's going into the Moon Shard now. His courier is actually dead for the moment. Rune Forge available in 8 seconds. Tempest double, it's available. Can you get the double damage? Invisibility. I don't know what the odds are on double damage, but he should stop opening packs.
Drow?
Blink, Telekinesis, Remnant forward. They've got the arena down as well as the spear. Can they get the kill into the Drow? Yes, they can. They've taken into the Drow tip for 100 seconds. 4K is what was given back. And yeah, they're going to look for the Snapfire who pops the BKB, goes into the TP out. Kaz, he's nearby. Dust is a little late. Hook shot to leave.
Good pick off though by him. They can like get out their base now and like get some vision down, push their lanes out.
Blink for the Mars. He's trying to get to level 25.
Arc Warden has a lot of gold.
What do you take for 25 on Mars?
Probably the crit. I mean, like 80 HP regen is nice, but it doesn't really make a difference at this point in the game, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the chance, if you could have the chance of killing somebody quicker, maybe, I think that's a bigger deal. Because it's, well, at most, it's 80 times 7, which is, what, 560? Heal. Snapfire has no BKB here, by the way.
Chalice. Arena. It lands, but there's the BKB. Forced to use the refresher shard. Little Shredder's not going to get through that arena. It's sturdy.
Good tombstone on the high ground as well.
Pretty deep. Arcane Rune. Double damage! There it is! He's rolled it!
Here we go.
Can he do anything with it? That's the question.
This gold lead is starting to go down. I know it's a meme, but... Sure. Where's my tier 5 items, actually?
2 minutes. 2-minute warning.
This is your 2-minute warning.
We're going to be boarding the tier 5 plane in 2 minutes. First class passengers.
Let's start talking about B-Cup. What tier 5 items do we want?
Mirror Shield.
Mirror Shield for Dire Side would be the most ridiculous thing for the Doom to deal with. Ballista on the Arc Warden.
Ballista, oh my god.
I think Pirate Hat for either team is... Trident's not that good though.
Oh, come on. Trident's amazing.
No, it's not. It's really not. Because you have to spend gold to buy it as well.
All tier 5 items are amazing. That's why they're in this tier mo.
I want a Clockwork Fallen Sky.
Ooh. Ooh.
Or like a Rubik Seer Stone.
See, this is why I'm so happy we're actually going to get to 60 minutes. Actually, I don't want to jinx it yet.
I also think Arc Warden Pirate Hat or something would be pretty crazy. Because you have the clone that can use the Pirate Hat.
TZY, Side of Fist, Searing Chains, Telekinesis, Fire Staff Cookie, trying to get away, but they land the sleep. TZY, he's going to eat the cheese. Isn't even getting back up to full.
The Drow, though.
Tombstone's down with the BKB. Drow trying to get in there. Looking over at Fade. They've used the Doom, but the Lotus reflects on the Doom! This is looking pretty good now for EHOME, as it looks like they're ending up losing Fade and Chalice. They've lost to the Bolt buyback. Kaz getting low. You gotta remember that he does have that reincarnation, so even if it goes down, it's not gonna be that bad for him. The Remnant forward still moving in. They find the Drow, they've got the Spear. They're gonna get this Undying back alive. The Doom is used again onto the Mars. They'll lock up Chalice. He's in trouble, getting run down, ends up dead. Yan-Yan's fallen. Buyback's been used by 3 heroes on the side of Magma. They've got SCC in their sights, though. Can he TP out? Spark Wraith down. He's got a TP available, but there's the War Stomp. There's the Soul Rip and the kill.
Okay, this is a big deal though because everybody is just brought back.
Yeah, but Chalice is dead for 100 seconds. Gem on the deck, and now they need to go and get those tier 5s.
Like Doom didn't buy back, but the Drow did. And I don't think anybody can take this Aegis on the Radiant side and it be good. Because if you take the Aegis, it means you're missing a... Oh! They got the mirror shield.
But he has to get it in! No, he doesn't have it! And XM, he's dead! He's got buyback, though.
Where?
Aegis on Drow.
Did he send the mirror shield back to base?
Yes.
On XM? Oh my god, he didn't pick it up. Imagine if he picked it up there just before the Doom came through.
Back to 57,000 net worth lead.
Oh good,
Force boots. Stygian Desolator, that's a good one.
Yeah, but who takes it? Like Drow's... Actually, I guess the Snap... Oh my god, the Snapphire is going to take it. Oh dear. Okay.
Wow.
This is going to be great.
By the way, Rubik got to level 25. He's got the telekinesis reduction.
He is going Hex as well.
The Elder Titan. He's got the Earth Splitter cooldown, making it every 40 seconds. Might be able to throw it twice in a fight if he's able to survive.
But so, worth talking about again, this Drow's taken Aegis, but she has no MKB in her inventory now. So her damage output isn't what it could be. And this magnetic field is going to be a massive problem if she doesn't have the MKB in her slot. X Machina. Okay. Who takes that?
Boom, there it goes.
I like how the Arc Warden has just accepted that he doesn't need Boots of Travel anymore and needs a Daedalus. He's like, well, I'm not going to be TPing anywhere now. Like, we're just sitting in our base, so might as well just keep the Daedalus instead of the BO2s.
Comes all the way back, an extra 150 damage.
Are they smoke? Oh, I think they want to get to the other side of the map and start farming items, I would assume.
CC's holding the Ex Machina. Ooh.
Yeah, like, look at the Ember and the ET at the moment. They're trying to get to the other side of the map to start farming items.
Apex. Oh my god.
Oh dear. Apex Drow. Oh, they give it to the clock. Okay, that makes sense. I do think people, like, forget how much strength 75 strength is, how much HP that is. It's like 1500. Look at this Ember though, he's desperately trying to farm up items. He's like, please. Oh, there's our own Apex, thank god.
TP back. Who they can do that Apex to?
Going high ground versus Arc Warden.
Oh man, taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, except the clone when he gets fluxed up is 142 movement speed. So, I don't think they're chasing.
Two illusion runes. Snake eyes. It's interesting because, you know, up against this Arc Warden, up 56,000, you'd think it'd be a cakewalk to just move in.
Absolutely not. Because remember, the Drow bought back. Oh my god.
Man. Going down to all the illusions.
That's no buyback.
Yeah, that's Stygian Desolator. That's a lot of damage that they don't have in their arsenal anymore.
Okay, 1, there's no buyback. 2, EHOME can get it on the map now and get their last couple of tier 5 items. 3, they might be able to push forward and do something here knowing that it's a 4 versus 5. You have to remember, they've only taken 1 set of racks on the Radiant for Magma. Like, do you remember when that point in the game where the Arc Warden was dead with that buyback and we were like, oh, like, when do they want to win the game?
Mm-hmm.
They'll be kicking themselves if they don't end up winning this game. Just because they had that chance to, like, really go for it.
So, Apex, Arc Warden, do they have all their items? All their tier 5s?
No, they're missing 2
they still
still.
have 2.
Oh, that's disappointing. Fallen Sky Mars is fun though. Surely somebody wants the mirror shield.
Woodland Striders.
Maybe ET.
I think somebody's got to hold the mirror shield, right?
It's probably better than the Minotaur horn on the Rubik, I'd imagine. Yeah, he's gonna take it.
Yeah, because it's 20 all attributes instead of just 20 strength, and it's a reflection. Woodland Striders for this Ember.
Yeah, so if you want to watch how quick the Revenants fly now, it's also basically just boots for him, right? Like he can be 6-slotted now and not have to worry about holding boots. He's 465 movement speed.
We didn't get the big items that we were hoping for.
What happens if you throw a Remnant? Like you jump to a Remnant while you've got Woodland Striders going? That's what I want to see. I know it doesn't work, but no, a man can dream.
Who do you wrap around here?
What with the Woodland Striders?
Yeah.
Do it around the Arc Warden. That's the real play. It's like the trees can be a bubble as well as the magnetic field.
Death tax. Invisibility. Invisibility.
Invis. Defending pretty well. Roche up in a minute 53.
I love how the Dire have so much room to grow with all their items because they're all so poor apart from the Arc Warden. And it's like, we're 66 minutes into the game. Like, Chalice is just holding onto a casual plate mail and a hood.
My god.
What?
Just a little shredder at this point in the game.
That's, Charles like, dude, look at my damage, pew pew pew, and Sapphire's like, I'll show you damage.
Yeah, weren't you a 4 to start this game? God.
This is me in my pubs being like, wow, I can't wait to see what my position 4 does this game. And they
Why is
like
he trying to
take
carry?
they like take the shades off.
I'm excited for this Fallen Sky though.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Doom just BKBs. Interesting.
It's fine, you can just Ex Machina.
True. He can just Ex Machina. He's gonna do it as well. It's a shorter cooldown than the BKB, so why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Double damage.
He's acting how I think I would act in my pubs. And
I draw
was
with a DD
right on the
here.
money with that one. By the way, I'm pretty sure Arc Warden still only got 1 DD from this Runeforge. Don't quote me on that, but I'm almost certain.
Very disappointing. And we just look in their base and there'll be loads of DDs just waiting to be taken. It's stocking them up like a squirrel.
They're all behind the trees, just on the side of the base.
Satanic on the Snapfire.
God.
Nice.
Divine
Rapier.
Rapier next for Sapphire, please! Please! Please. I want to see it.
It's the thing, like, how do rating go high ground though? Like, this is what we said in the draft. I didn't think they'd be 53k up at 68 minutes into the game, but... Oh, Meteor Hammer on the Undying. This is what they were lacking.
I just want to see this Divine Rapier get picked up by the Snapfire and watch him, Little Shredder, kill 3 people.
Oh, Clockwork.
He's been spotted. Spear, that latches. They've got the right-click damage. They'll get this kill. Take out
The
TZY.
Drow.
He is buyback. Drow in some trouble. Oh, the Fallen Sky! Ex-Norma, you madman, but a 3-shot from the Snapfire. They've got the spear that hits the Undying. The buyback comes in for the Clockwork. They're going to lose the Outer Titan as well as the Rubik. The Rubik doesn't have buyback there for 2 minutes, and they look over the Arc Warden. They get the kill on S-Triple-C. They end up losing him
Doom,
for 2
though,
minutes.
Doom.
This now, Doom, he's massive in height and size, but Ultra kill here for Mian Mian. He's the one holding the game together. Buybacks from everybody. Literally, this Snapfire is the one killing everybody.
Snapfire's so funny.
And he's almost got Divine Rapier. Does he even need it at this point?
He has the level 30. So like he's doing the multi-shot, killed X-Nova at the start of the fight, and then he starts throwing the kisses down. I'm like, oh my god, he's level 30. Because they like start coming down so quickly because of the other talents that he's now got. Oh, incredible.
He 3-shot him too.
Yeah.
Another moon shard? For Arc Warden?
Yeah, he'll give it to somebody else though. Like that's the only thing he can buy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, you gotta give it to your Elder Titan, actually. That's the play. Oh, this Doom... Jesus.
He's going Daedalus too. You have the gold, Mian. You gotta make the commitment. I know you're waiting for Roche.
Incoming.
We're up to a 76k net worth now, by the way. It's just...
They're going for the record.
Yeah. 150k? Hold my beer.
Delivery on point on that one. Let's watch this Roche. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now, yeah, obviously, I was gonna say give the Aegis to Snapfire, but that takes up a slot. You can't do that.
Well, Snapfire's Axe Blessing already.
Yeah. So wait, who? They're just dropping.
They all
Axe.
have Axe.
They denied it.
Get it? There's no point in having it. No, you have to hold it in your backpack just for the gold advantage. That was the real play.
I'll take that.
Up to 80k.
Mortimer is so strong right now.
Do it with flair.
If Man doesn't buy this Divine Rapier, I think I'm going to be pretty disappointed. I'll be honest.
Mortimer isn't the thing that's strong at the moment, right? Isn't it the grandma with the gun?
And it's up.
Whatever.
This is what this cast is down to, by the way. It's technicalities. Oh my god, look at the trees in the diabase. Oh my god.
Good, great spear.
How did that not spear to the tree?
I have no idea, but it worked out, and Chalice is still alive. He's surviving somehow. TZY's a little bit low. Kaz moving forward, and now he uses that Soul Rip. The Drow moving in. They get the kill into Chalice. ZC is in very far. They use the Doom onto the Rubik. They get the kill into Chalice Fate, as well as X-Nova. 3 Heroes dead here on the side of EHOME. They've doomed up the Arc Warden too, but now no longer doomed. Finally, they'll get this tier 3 bottom. Look at the damage from the Arc Warden. Is it going to be enough? Doesn't look like it with Satanic being popped by this Drow, able to survive and stand her ground. Remnants back into the base.
Oh, they took another set of racks. Here we go.
Oh, they're just going tier 4s. They're looking to finish it. Yeah, EHOME are going to tap out. They'll call GG. Game 1 going to Magma. It's a barn burner, but certainly an exciting one to watch.
That was ridiculous. Someone had over 1,000 CS. I didn't see who it was, but I can't
post game
cope.
screen. It's got to be Man, right? No, it's SCCC.
Yeah.
Oh. Man only had 495. Disappointing.
Doom died 3 times in 73 minutes.
Yeah. The only one who didn't have double-digit deaths was SCCC on the side of EHOME.
I mean they played. Let's talk about the early game, because that was the thing that really made the game, right? Like, we can talk about this late game all we want, and we've joked around with the items and things and whatever, but the way they started this game, they played around that Doom really well. Like, they found the openings. ZC played incredibly well in comparison to yesterday, to like try and always find the Arc Warden at the start of every fight, and it made SCCC's game really difficult. I think XM and Chalice had a really rough start to the game, though. They have struggled massively today.